G'day, Max Solutions team, New South Wales. Emil here from Performance by Design with a quick g'day video in preparation for Friday's session, which I'm really looking forward to. I had a great session already today with your leaders, Steve and the team there, Gaz and Tanya and Fee, and got them through the initial understanding phase, I guess, of the process. Obviously, Fiona and the Queensland team have already been through the process and are using the system, if you will, and I'm excited to take it to you guys in New South Wales because as much as it's going to be challenging, it's extremely rewarding. I know in my personal journey through this work of first being a participant and now being able to take teams through the system, there's so much fulfillment and enjoyment, but also it's filled with challenges as well. So just want to set the tone that we're going to go through the process, and there's really three phases, if you will, to the training coming up. One around the creation of your New South Wales culture code, primarily wrapped around your values and behaviours. We're going to spend a lot of time talking about behaviour and refining and defining very clear team behaviours, because your culture will be is really around the behaviours you accept and reward of each other. The misconception being it's about how well do we get along. Some people even think about how good are the parties, how good are the perks of the business. That can be part of a high-performing culture, but really it's about behaviour and process. So first and foremost, let's get really clear on our behaviours so that we can reward and challenge through those behaviours and your culture code, as we like to call it. Then we'll dive into the psychometric profiling, which is a really enjoyable piece of the system where we get to dive into understanding first more about ourselves as individuals so that we can also appreciate the wonderful gifts that we all bring to the table and the strengths and those traits that we are really proficient and we love to do, if you will, and also those areas of growth from a profiling perspective, which will give us a good understanding of how to build stronger relationships through communication styles and preferences, and also where do we go to under stress, which is a really important piece of being able to help each other as teammates inside of a high-performing culture. And then the third piece of the puzzle, and the most important, is the real talk training, and real talk being the safety to be able to have really open and honest and constructive conversations about performance with any other member of the team. And it's very much a skill. And because it's a skill, we can practice it and we can get better at it over time. And then once we go through the first 3 training sessions, we'll change up the way you interact inside of your organisation with just some very simple and practical tools that will help you practice real talk in a systematic, structured way. And when you do that, you'll be able to reward and recognise each other through your code, but also respectfully challenge each other to achieve new levels of performance and new standards. So it's going to be a really enjoyable experience, but also challenging. Not going to lie and spruce it up too much. There will be times where this will really test you out, but that's good because that's where the growth will come and the fulfillment of being inside of Max Solutions will occur. And you'll also not only perform better, but you'll build stronger relationships, which is really the foundation of a great team and any great culture. So looking forward to the session on Friday. Got any questions, shoot them my way. Otherwise, we'll see you in Zoom land on Friday. Cheers for now. Oh, press it again.